सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमः पाणिनिकात्यायन पतंजलिभ्यः शब्द विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यः नमस्कारः and welcome to our 168th class today. We are still doing the Dvitiya Diksha and Chaturthi Vibhakti is being studied thoroughly for the last 2-3 classes, more than 3-4 classes. We have been stressing and doing the exercises on Chaturthi Vibhakti. It's been thoroughly studied. And even the Panchatantra story is coming in the next following page 175, wherein Kathayam Chaturthi Prayogaha. So we are going to see Chaturthi Prayoga even in the continued story of the Panchatantra Mitra Samprapti. So on page 174, we have to finish this page by completing reading and explaining one poem left out, Subhashitani. And Srinivas, you try, read.
Dikkaladhyana Vachinnananta Chinta
Chinmatra Murtaye
Khanu
Swanubhutyeka
Manaya Namaha Shantaya Tejase.
This is a poem from Bhartruhari Subhashita. Bhartruhari is a great poet who has written, I think referred to earlier, written 3 Shatakas, 300 poems on 3 different captions. Niti Shataka containing 100, Shrungara Shataka 100 on romanticism, and then Vairagya Shataka on renunciation. So the same person is ascribed with these 3 Shatakas. When he was very young, maybe when he was very mature, he wrote Niti Shataka. When he was very young, he wrote Shrungara Shataka. And when he became quite mature and old, he must have written Vairagya Shataka. That is how it is said. But all over the India and abroad, the poems of Subhashitas of Bhartruhari are popular. Because Bhartruhari gives lively examples which we all know in our day-to-day life. And through such examples, he conveys the message. He is known for that. And there are so many. I think I refer to one characteristics of a friend given by Bhartruhari. Shanmitra Lakshanamidam Pravadanti Santaha. 6 qualities Bhartruhari speaks about the real friend, which I think in no other literature I have seen, as far as I know, to my knowledge, in English or Hindi, we find such a comprehensive, beautiful definition of a friend. Like in English, we have one sentence: a friend in need is a friend indeed. That is one quality which is spoken by Bhartruhari in that poem. Papan nivarayati yojayate. We explained it in my class previously. So the same Bhartruhari is supposed to have written this, and he is praying here, praying to that peaceful, Tejas. God is nothing but Tejas, we say. So Tejase. Dikkaladhyanavachinna Ananta Anavachinna Chinnananta. So there is a big word, samasa here. When we read without breaking the sandhis, and then we break the sandhi. Dikkaladhyanavachinnananda Chinmatra Murtaye. This is Chaturthi. Murtaye is Chaturthi. And what is the word governing here? Namaha. Dikkaladhyanavachinnananta Chinmatra Murtaye Namaha. And then Swanubhuti Eka Manaya. Swanubhuti Eka Mana. Swanubhuti Eka Manaya. Chaturthi Namaha. Shantaya Namaha. Tejase Namaha. Tejas Shabda is also in Chaturthi Ekavachana. All are Chaturthi Ekavachana. Now, what is Dik? Dik means space, directions, space. Kala, time. Dik Kala plus Adi. Dik Kala plus Adi. Adi here refers to, Dik Kala Adi means refers to gunas like dharma and adharma. That is how commentators have interpreted that. Dik, Kala, Adi, Anavachinna. Anavachinna means unbroken, characteristic, unbroken, Anavachinna, continuous, unconditioned otherwise, characterized by the space and time. Anavachinna, Ananta, Ananta Chit, Chinmaya, Chinmatra Murti. Now the God Brahma is called Chinmatra Murti. He has no form, but the Chit, the consciousness or the intelligence itself is the pure, Chit is a pure knowledge, Chit consciousness. So Chinmatra Murti, Anantaya is endless, is infinite and is in the form of pure consciousness knowledge. God is imagined here by the poet as pure knowledge. Knowledge itself is God, in other words, and he has no form. And that God is unconditioned and is characterized by sorry. That infinite God is not conditioned by space and time. Space and time are conditioning factors which condition us. We are bound by space, we are bound by time. We are going because we are bound by it. But God is, that is concept of the Upanishad. So, Dikkaladi, Anavachinna, Ananta, endless, infinite, Chinmatra Murtaye Namaha. So, the first line would mean salutation to that peaceful brilliance, Tejas. Salutation to that peaceful Shantaye, peaceful brilliance, Tejas, whose form is pure knowledge, pure consciousness. Chinmatra Murtaye, whose form is, Murti means form, whose form is pure knowledge or consciousness, infinite, and it is Ananta, infinite and unconditioned by Dik, space and time, space and time. That is the line, first line means. And then Swanubhuti Eka Manaya. And what is the mana, what is the standard to know this, etc. And the Swanubhuti Ekamana, Ekamanaya Nama, Shantaya Tejasi we have already taken. So, and who is the principal means of knowing? Who that Tejas is the principal Swanubhuti Ekamanaya. Eka is the only means of knowing, which is self-perception. So, Swanubhuti, Ekamana. What is the mana? What is the standard to know? Your own experience. You have to experience the ultimate truth. It cannot be, see, somebody cannot transfer his experience to you to see God. You have to see God for yourself, or you have to experience God, God's omnipresence everywhere. We say, Ishvaraha sarva bhutanam hruddeshe arjuna tishtati. God is situated in everyone's heart. Hruddeshe tishtati. Brahmayan sarva bhutani yandrarudhani maya. So, through his maya, he makes each living being move and is seated in the heart. So yogis try to spend their whole life to see that God who is seated in our hearts. So, and that is Swanubhuti. Swanubhuti Ekamanaya. And the principal means is to know is self-perception. So, Swanubhuti Ekamanaya, who can be known only through self-experience as the means to that ultimate peaceful brilliance salutation. So meaning goes like that. Is that clear? Yes. Salutation to that peaceful Tejas brilliance, whose form is in the form of pure consciousness or knowledge, and which is infinite and unconditioned by space and time, and the principal means of knowing which is self-realization or self-perception. So this is a poem, a philosophical poem rather, from the Bhartruhari Subhashitas. We move on. So I have already explained other poems. Murtaye Chaturthi, Manaya Chaturthi, Shantaya Chaturthi, because Namah Swasti Swaha, etc. govern Chaturthi Vibhakti. Therefore, these are all. Tejas Shabda is also Chaturthi, I just said it. Tejas is Sakaranta Napumsakalinga Shabda. Tejaha Tejasi Tejamsi. Tejaha Tejasi Tejamsi. Tejasa Tejobhyam Tejobhihi. Tejase Tejobhyam Tejo. That is how it goes. Now let us go to the. After all this reading Panchatantra is so comfortable, only one page, it is still continuing. So a big story is taken. Anuvartate follows. Now Kathayam Chaturthi Prayogaha. Now we will locate where these Chaturthi dative cases are used in this story. Mitra Samprapti is continuing from the previous pages. You can read Srinivas, 4 lines.
Ekada Laghupatanakaha Vayasaha Hiranyakam Mushikam Avadat Bhoh Mitra Idanim Yeshaha Pradeshaha Mahyam Na Rochate Asmin Deshe Anavrushtiya Bhayankaram Durbhikshyam Abhavat Mubhikshataha Janaha Pakshibhyaha Balim Api Na Prayachanti.
Okay. Okay, you can 4 or over. One more sentence you can read. Small sentence. Gobhya Agrashanam Na Yachanti. Okay. So it is continued. Therefore, there are dots here in the beginning of the story. Dots. Anuvartate follows is remaining. Ekada, this is an avya. Anybody can tell you without knowing Sanskrit also. Ekada means once. Laghupatanakaha Vayasaha. In the story, with the Samprapti story, Laghu Patanakaha is a name of the Vayasa, Kakaha, the crow, by name Laghu Patanaka. Hiranyakam, Mushikam. Hiranyaka is his friend, who has become his friend now. And originally Hiranyaka is the friend in the story of the pigeon. The pigeon who gets into trouble, the doves which get in trouble and they get trapped. So later Laghupatanaka, being very clever crow, makes friendship with Hiranyaka. So Hiranyakam Mushikam Avadat. So once the crow Laghupatanaka told the mouse Hiranyaka like this, Avadat, which is a past tense of Vadati, Srinivas. We have studied this. Avadat, Avadatam, Avadan. Vadati, Vadataha, Vadanti in Vartamana Kala. Present tense, past tense, simple past tense, Avadat, said or told. Mushikam Avadat, told the rat, told to the mouse. What did the Laghupatanaka crow say? Bhoho Mitra, oh my friend. Idanim, now this is an avya. Idanim, now. Idanim means Samprati. Another avyaya we have, Samprati. Like in those, if you have any chance to listen, daily news comes in the morning, Samprati, and also in the evening, introduced in the Doordarshan and All India Radio in India. Yam Akashavani Samprati Vartaha. So Samprati means Idanim. Idanim, now, Eshaha Pradeshaha Mahyam Na Rochate. So the crow said, now this place, I don't like this place. This place does not appeal to me anymore. If you literally translate this idiomatic expression, Rucha Arthanam Priyamana Chaturthi, Rochate, Ruchi Dhatu, when it is used, you put the person who likes or who does not like in fourth case. So Mahyam, look at the word pronoun, Asmad Chabda, the personal pronoun Asmad, I, put in Chaturthi. Idanim, now, Eshaha Pradeshaha, this place, Mahyam na rochate, is no more appealing to me. In other words, now this I do not like this place. In plain language, I no more like this place. The reason is given in the following sentences. So you get it, na Srinivas? Mahyam na rochate, aham na ichchami. If I use directly, I do not like this place anymore. Idanim Etam Pradesham aham na ichchami. The same sentence would be written as Eshaha will change to Etam. Pradeshaha will become Dvitiya Pradesham. etam pradesham na ichchami, aham na ichchami. And using the idiomatic way, then you say eshaha pradeshaha mahyam, to me na rochate, doesn't appeal. Asmin deshe, in this country, anavrustya, this is trutiya, anavrustya, like nadya, anavrustihi matya is strilinga shabda Srinivas. Vrustihi, rain, parjanyaha, varsham, so many words we have. Asmin deshe, now what is the vibhakti you can guess in these two words? Asmin deshe, which we have not come up to. If you go by this, if you go by the meaning, Asmin deshe, in this country, seventh case, Saptami. We are in for Chaturthi, na? The problem with our lessons, we are going very slowly. We are in Chaturthi. This is Saptami, Ekavachana. Asmin deshe, in this place, in this country, anavrustya, due to drought. Anavrusti means no rain. Vrusti is rain. Na vrustihi anavrustihi. Now we are heading towards that in Hyderabad. Not only in Hyderabad, many parts of India, there is no vrusti now, right now. June has already gone by and July has entered. Even now there are no rains. So if there is no rain, we say anavrusti. That leads to all problems. Anavrustya, due to no rain, that is due to drought, bhayankaram durbhiksham abhavat. Due to no rain, bhayankaram means deadly, durbhiksham. Durbhiksham means calamity, abhavat, has come. So there is a calamity, there is a terrible calamity due to no rains. Now watch the words bhayankaram adjectival to durbhiksham. Now you understand the word durbhiksham? I explained to it earlier. Bhiksha is asking for food, asking for something, food basically. Durbhiksham is a state, is a condition where the beggars in India are not in a position to get their bhiksha. When there is famine, durbhiksham is famine. When there is famine, when there are no rains leading to the famine, drought conditions leading to famine, if a beggar goes to the house of a householder, what will he get? When the householder himself does not have anything to eat, how can he offer it to you? So that is why this word is given, it's a meaningful word. Durbhiksham, very difficult to go for begging, bhiksha, when there is famine. So durbhiksham, what kind of durbhiksha has taken place? Bhayankaram. Bhayankaram durbhiksham abhavat. Bubhukshitaha janaha, and people as a result, when there is drought and famine, bubhukshitaha janaha, hungry people, when there is no food available, bubhukshitaha means hungry, janaha people, pakshibhyaha balimapi na prayachanti, they are not giving any offering to the birds. So people being hungry in famine, they are no more offering any bali, anything to the birds. When there is excess of food, remaining food is thrown to the birds. So pakshibhyaha, this is Chaturthi, Srinivas.
Yes,
Pakshine, pakshibhyam, pakshibhyaha, for the birds, balim, offering food, api na prayachanti, are not giving. People, hungry people are not offering anything to the birds. Gobhyaha agra ashanam na yachanti, and they are not giving any agra ashanam. Ashanam means eating. Agra ashanam means first eating. So first, before we eat, there is a sampradaya that we give it to the Gomata. So fresh food, the first food or the fresh food that is given to the cows also is not given. Gobhya, for the cows, agrashanam na yachanti. Well, to translate this word is very difficult. Bhutabali. Bhuta yajna. But this particular word, agrashanam, eating first, which is done by the animals. Yeah. So I am translating it as fresh food. First food are
Offered to
is offered to the, not offered, na yachanti, people are not giving because famine, durbhiksha. Gruhastaha, you have to read.
गृहस्थाः वटुभ्यः सन्यासिभ्यः अतिथिभ्यः अतिथिभ्यश्च भिक्षां न यच्छन्ति निर्धनाः धनवद्भ्यः कृषकाश्च वणिभ्यः
द्रुह्यन्ति
प्रजाः राज्ञे असूयन्ति अत्र जीवनं बहु कष्टकरम् एव अतः अहं जीवनवृत्त्यै अन्यत्र गन्तुम् इच्छामि.
Now the crow, Laghupatanaka, is giving out the reason for leaving this country in these lines. Since nobody is offering anything to the birds and to the cows. Grihastha means householders, people, married people. Vatubhyaha brahmacharibhyaha. So Vatu means here brahmachari, so students. Vatubhyaha sannyasibhyaha, and for the sannyasis, mendicants are the people who have renounced people. Atithibhyaha, every word is in Chaturthi now, you can see. Vatubhyaha, Vatu is Ukaranda Pullinga, Vatave, Vatubhyam, Vatubhyaha, Chaturthi, Bahuvachana. Sannyasine, Sannyasibhyam, Sannyasibhyaha, Chaturthi, Bahuvachana. Atitaye, Atitibhyam, Atitibhyaha, Chaturthi, Bahuvachana. For the brahmacharis, for the sannyasis, for the guests, na bhiksham yachanti, bhiksham na yachanti, grihasthaha bhiksham na yachanti. The householders are not giving anything to these people, to the students, to the sannyasis and to the guests. How can they give when there is no food available from the nature? Nirdhanaha, on the other hand, nirdhanaha, poor people, dhanavadvyaha, are jealous of the rich people. Krushakaha, the farmers, Vanigbhyaha druhyanti, they are hating. They are, poor people started hating the rich, the farmers are hating the businessmen. And Prajaha Ragne Asuyanti, and people in general are jealous of the, are showing their Asuya, jealousy toward the king. Ragne Asuyanti. Atra, here in this place, Jivanam Bahu Kastakaram Eva. Here living is very difficult. Ataha, therefore, Avyaya, Aham, myself, that is Aham Laghupatanakaha, Jivana Vrittyai, Chaturthi, Jivana Vrittyai, Jivana Yapanaya, Jivana Yapanaya, Vrittyai, Vritti Shabda is livelihood. Jivana Vrittyai, for the livelihood, Anyatra, which is another avyaya, elsewhere, gantum, to go, ichchami, I like to go elsewhere for the sake of living, making a living. Since there is no food available here, even to the brahmacharis, sannyasis and the guests. Understand?
Yes.
So, Chaturthi is Dhanavadvyaha Chaturthi, Vanigbhyaha Chaturthi, Ragne is Ragne is also Chaturthi. Prajaha Ragne Asuyanti. Ragne are jealous of the king, and Jivana Vrittyai is Chaturthi. Anyatra, now so many avyayas are coming here. Atra avyaya, Bahu is an avyaya, Eva is an avyaya, Ataha is an avyaya, Anyatra is an avyaya, Gantum is an avyaya. So many avyayas are coming, which always are very convenient and give the same meaning. Next, Srinivas.
Dakshinapathe ekasmin sarasi mama sakha mantharakah nama kachapah vasati mayi tasya mahati preetihi asti atah tatra gamishyami hiranyakah avadat bho mitra aham api तव सुहृदः दर्शनाय चरिष्यामि प्राक्तनं दुःखं मह्यं न रोचते स्वात्मने असूयामि.
Okay. Then the crow says, Dakshinapathe. Now you can see the pictures here, crow and mouse talking here. Dakshinapathe, in the southern part of the country, Ekasmin Sarasi, in one lake, These words are in all, the three words are in Saptami. Dakshina Pathe Ekasmin Sarasi, in one lake. Mama Sakha, Mama Mitram, Sakha means Mitram, my friend, Mantharakaha Nama Kachapaha Vasati. In the southern part of the country, my friend by name Mantharaka, who is a tortoise, is living there. Kachapaha means tortoise, Vasati, Nivasati, is living. Mai Tasya Mahati Pritihi Asti. Mai is also Asmat Shabda, Mama Shashti, Mai is Saptami. Mai, in me, Tasya, he has Mahati Priti, lot of love, friendship. Asti. So, towards me, he has lot of love for me or towards me. Ataha, therefore, Tatra Gamishyami, I will go there. Gamishyami is a future tense verb of Gachami, like Buddham, Sharanam, Gachami. Ataha, Tatra, even without Gamishyami also, if the crow uses Gachami, it gives this future meaning only, because the context is referring to the future. Ataha Tatra Gamishyami. Hiranyakaha avadat. Then the mouse, rat Hiranyaka said, Bho Mitra, my friend, Ahamapi tava suhrudaha darshanaya chalishyami. So immediately the mouse said, I too, Ahamapi, I also, tava suhrudaha darshanaya chalishyami. I will also move from this place to see your friend. Tava suhrudaha darshanaya chaturti. Aham is aham, I. Api is an avyaya. Tava is a pronoun, Yushmat Shabda. Tava, your. Suhrudaha, friends. Suhrudaha is again Shashti. Suhrud Shabda. Darshanaya Chaturthi Chalishyami. The main verb and the subject here is Aham Chalishyami. Aham Chalishyami. I will move. I will come. Api also. Tava Suhrudaha Darshanaya. For seeing your friend. Praktanam Dukkam Mahyam na Rochate. I don't like the previous sorrow, this sorrow. I also don't like this kind of Swatmane Asuyami. I hate myself now. The mouse says, I hate myself. Swatmane Asuyami. Tatra Gatva. Oh, you have to read?
Tatra Gatva Bhavate Sarvam Shravayishyami. Vayasaha Hiranyakam Swasya Prushtasya Upari Upaveshya Shanaihi Uddiya Tatsaraha Prapnot. Mantharakaha Mitram Vayasam Društva Bahu Prasannaha Abhavat Avadat Cha Swasya Sakhye Laghupatanakarya Mangalam Kamaye Laghupatanakarya Api Pratyabhivadanam Akarot.
Okay, we stop there. Then the mouse is speaking now. Patra Gatva. We have already come across, na? You remember Gatva, having gone there. Tatra Avyaya. Tatra there, Gatva, having gone. Having gone there, Bhavate, to you, this is Bhava Shabda is used. Bhavate is Bhavan, Bhavantau, Bhavantaha. We have two pronouns in you, in the sense of you in English. One is Yushmad Tvam, Tvam Srinivasaha, Bhavan Srinivasaha. Bhavan is respectful, Tvam is not a respectful pronoun which is coming. So here Bhavate, instead of saying Tubhyam, Bhavate is used. So Tatra Gatva Bhavate Sarvam Sravayishyami. Having gone there, I will tell you everything. I will tell you. Sravayishyami means I will make you listen, literally. Sunvataun. So Sarvam Sravayishyami. Sarvam Kathayishyami, in other words. Vayasaha Hiranyakam Swasya Prushtasya Upari Upaveshya. What did the crow do? Vayasaha Kakaha Hiranyakam, the mouse Hiranyaka, स्वस्य पृष्ठस्य उपरि, स्वस्य his own पृष्ठस्य back उपरि, on top of his back, upaveshya, having made him sit, asked him to sit rather. Upaveshya means making him sit. Shanaihi shanaihi, these are two, one word only repeated slowly. Shanaihi shanaihi means mandam mandam. Upaveshya mandam mandam uddiya dayanam krutva. Uddiya means flying. Having flown slowly, after making it sit on its back, tat saraha prapnot. Tat saraha, that lake where they were supposed to go, tat saraha, that lake, prapnot, reached. The Laghupatanaka crow reached the lake, that lake, having made the mouse sit on its back and having flown slowly, reached the Mantharakaha mitram vayasam društva. So the friend living in the lake, already name is given, na? Mantharakaha. Now what is the species here? Kachapaha, tortoise. Mantharakaha mitram vayasam društva, having seen its friend the crow, Mantharaka, bahu prasannaha abhavat, it became very happy. Bahu prasannaha abhavat, it became very happy, extremely happy. Avadacha, and also said like this. Swasya sakhye Laghupatanakaya mangalam kamaye. Did you read this? Yeah, you have read it.
Yes.
Swasya sakhye Laghupatanakaya mangalam kamaye.
I read it, sir.
So he says, I wish good luck to my friend Laghupatanaka. Swasya sakhye Laghupatanakaya mangalam kamaye. Laghupatanaka api pratyabhi vadanam akarot. So wishing is taking place. The Mantharaka tortoise said, I wish all good to my friend Laghupatanaka, and Laghupatanaka also, Laghupatanaka api also prati abhivadanam akarot. He also repeated his greeting. Next.
हिरण्यकः अपि मन्थरकाय अभिनन्दन वचनम्
Avadat.
मन्थरकः हिरण्यकं प्रति सुहृदे आखवे
Swasti.
स्वस्ति इति प्रत्यवदत् अतः ते सर्वे परस्परं मिलित्वा कुशलक्षेमं च पृष्ट्वा सरसः तीरे
Upavishan. Okay. Now, after greeting this, Hiranyakaha api, who is Hiranyaka? We should not get carried away. The Mushikaha, or the Mushakaha, Mushika, both are there. The mouse. Hiranyakaha, Mushikaha api also, the mouse Hiranyaka also, Mantharakaya, to the tortoise Mantharaka, Kachapa, Abhivandana Vachanam Avadat, greeted, said greeting words. And Mantharakaha, the tortoise, Mantharaka, Hiranyakam prati, to Hiranyaka. Prati means here to, addressing Hiranyakam, aiming Hiranyaka, said like this: Suhrude akhave swasti. May my friend mouse be well. May all be well to my friend. Suhrude chaturthi here. Srinivas again. Suhrude, like bhavate. Just now we have seen bhavat shabdana. Suhrud is a friend, mitram, mitraya, suhrude mitraya, akhave, mushikaya. Aku is another shabda. This word is changed here for mushika. Mushika means mouse. Akuhu, it is ukaranta pullinga shabda. Akuhu. I think there was a time when I told you how this word is derived. Like, a means from all sides. Khanana means what? Khanana, digging. What does a rat do? Mouse. It goes on digging from every side. So it is called akuhu. A samantat khanati. It is very beautifully, like rice bags are there in our ration shops. how beautifully the mouses dig, make holes and eat the grain. So akuhu means mushikaha. Suhrude akave, both are chaturthi. You can say suhrude aku like gurave. Aku is like gurave. Akave gurave like. So swasti. When you say swasti also, namaha also, you have to use chaturthi. Suhrude akave mushikaya swasti. Iti prati avadat. Prati avadat means replied. Tataha, thereafter, te sarve parasva. Te sarve means all those three. Te sarve trayaha. That means Lagupatanakaha, then Hiranyakaha and Mantarakaha. Te sarve parasparam militva, having met mutually, Kushala kshemam cha pruštva, and having exchanged good wishes like how are you, etc. Kushala kshemam cha pruštva, having exchanged greetings. Sarasaha tire, on the bank of the lake, upavishan, sat down. Sarasaha tire. Sarasaha is shashti here. Tira, whenever location is there, shashti we have to use. Gruhasya samipe, samudrasya tire. You have to take shashti here. So sarasaha tire upavishan. Upavishan is a past tense verb of upavishanti. Upavishanti. Upavishatu means you will be seated. Upavishan, they sat down. All the three having exchanged this. So we'll rapidly go through Chaturthi Srinivas as Mahyam in the first line. Idanim Eshaha Pradeshaha Mahyam na rochate. This Mahyam is coming from the Yushmat Shabda Tvam. Chaturthi Mahyam me. I'm sorry, very sorry. Aham, Asmat Shabda. Aham. So Pakshibhyaha, second line. Bubhukshitaha janaha Pakshibhyaha Chaturthi na prayachanti. Gobhyaha Chaturthi. Vatubhyaha Chaturthi. Sanyasibhyaha Chaturthi. Atithibhyaha Chaturthi. Dhanavadbhyaha Chaturthi. Dhanavat Shabda, Dhanavan, Dhanavanto, Dhanavantaha. Dhana, like Bhagavan, Nakaranta. Dhanavantam, Dhanavanto, Dhanavataha. Dhanavata, Dhanavadbhyam, Dhanavadbihi. Dhanavate, Dhanavadbhyam, Dhanavadbhyaha. Chaturthi Bhagavachana. Vanibhyaha also. Vanijau, Vanijaha. Vanijam, Vanijau, etc. We have come across this. Durhyanti, you know, the verb. Ragni, Chaturthi of Rajan Shabda. Raja, Rajano, Rajanaha. Dvitiya, Rajanam, Rajano, Rajnyaha. Tritiya, Rajna, Rajabhyam, Rajabhihi. Chaturthi, Ragne, Rajabhyam, etc. This is Ekavachana Chaturthi. Jivana Vrityai. Vritti Shabda is used. Jivana Vrittihi, Jivana Vrityai for livelihood. Chaturthi Ekavachana. Second down paragraph. Mahyam is repeated. Mahyam na rochate. I don't like it. Bhavate. Bhavat Shabda, I have just clarified it. It's Chaturthi. Bhavan, Bhavantam, Bhavata, Bhavate. I am vertically coming down this Bhavat Shabda. Bhavan, Dvitiya Ekavachana Bhavantam, Tritiya Ekavachana Bhavata, Chaturthi Ekavachanam Bhavate. Then going still down, Swasya Sakhye. Now this Sakhye, Sakhya Sakhye, Sakhi Shabda, Sakhye, Chaturthi, Lagupatanakaya, Chaturthi, Mantharakaya, Chaturthi, Suhrude, Chaturthi, Akhave, Chaturthi. That's it. So we are entering into next Dvitiyaha Stabakaha collection of lesson Chaturtha Pataha 2.4 Panchami Vibhakti. At last, Srinivas, we have come to Panchami. What is the primary meaning we told in the beginning of the first book? Panchami is used ablation, we call it in English ablation. Chaturthi is called a dative, Tritiya is called instrumental case, Dvitiya is called objective case, and Prathama is called subjective case. Subjective, objective, instrumental, dative, these are over so far, and now we are entering into Panchami Vibhaktihi, the fifth case. In simple terms, fifth case are ablative case, ablation. Now, ablation means apadane, we have in Sanskrit grammar, apadane panchami. When do we use panchami? When there is a point, when there is something getting separated. It is like this, Srinivas. The point of separation will be put in panchami. For example, I come from home. That means I am getting separated from, there is a point of my separation from the home. So the home will be panchami. Aham gruhat agachami. So the sense that we, English preposition we have to use in English while translating is from, basically. The basic preposition is from. But there are other prepositions also we have to use in Panchami. Not simply, this is the basic one. Bahujanaha videshat agachanti. Many people are coming from the Bharatiyaha sarve Iraq deshat idanim agachanti. All Indians are coming from Iraq because there is a war going on now. So, Bahu Bharatiyaha Iraq deshat agachanti. Puna agachanti. So, Iraq deshat Panchami we use. Akashat patitam toyam, I have given you already example. From the sky. So, but the Panchami also will be translated in other words, like in comparison we use Panchami. Ravanat Ramaha Kushalaha, or what to say, Sreshtaha, whatever you say. Comparative sentence we say. Now we will see what are the meanings coming up. Adholikitani Vakyani Patata. Ajanta Shabdanam Panchami. Now we are going to first see the vowel ending nouns and their Panchami. Now Ikaranta is coming here, Purlinga. Read, Srinivas.
Gireha Nadi Pravahati. Giribhyam
Nirjharinyau Pravahataha.
Giribhyaha Saritaha Pravahanti.
So here is Giri Shabda used in Panchami, Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana. You can see that. What is Giri Shabda like? Ikaranta, Pumlinga. What is the other noun we studied? Ikaranta, Kavi. So you just learn one noun and keep it as a model. Girihi, Kavihi, both are same. Kavehe, Girehe. Girehe Nadi Pravahati. Now you can understand Panchami meaning here with the help of that picture. Girehe, from the mountain. Nadi, the river. Pravahati is flowing. The river is flowing from the mountain. So from is attached in the derivation of the word Giri in Panchami. In English you require one, see here 3 words are there. In English you may require like the river is flowing from the mountain or from a mountain. A river is flowing from a mountain. So many words are required in English. Next, Giribhyam Nirjharinyau Pravahataha. Nirjharini. Now, Nirjhari means that fall. There is a fall here. You can see 2 falls are there, waterfalls. 2 waterfalls are coming out from the mountains, 2 mountains. Giribhyam. Giribhyam is Girehe Giribhyam. Panchami Dvivachana. Girehe is one Panchami Ekavachana. Giribhyam is Panchami Dvivachana. Giribhyam, from the 2 mountains, Nirjharinyau, 2 waterfalls, Pravahata are coming out. Giribhyaha, there are more mountains now. From the mountains, Saritaha Pravahanti. From the mountains, rivers are flowing. Sarit Shabda is used. Nadyaha. Instead of Nadyaha, Saritaha is used. How do you get this, Srinivas?
Yes.
Sarit, Saritau, Saritaha. Sarit is another noun for Nadi. Nadi is Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda. Sarit is Takaranta. Strilinga. Both are Strilingas in Sanskrit, mind you. Nadi is Strilinga, Sarit is also, yes, what do you say?
Nadi, Nadi, Nadyaha.
Nadyaha. If you replace this Saritaha, Nadyaha. Giribhyaha, from the mountains, Nadyaha Pravahanti is also good. But we have to learn Halanta Shabdas also, na? So, Giribhyaha Saritaha Pravahanti. Now, how is Sarit Sarati? This is from the verb Sara, to move. Sarati iti Sarit. Nadati iti Nadi. See how beautifully these words are derived. Sarati, because it moves, it is called Sarit. Every river moves. Sara, to move. Like in Hindi Bhasha, we say Sarakna. Sarakna means moving. So, Nada, to make sound. When a river flows, there is a beautiful music made, sound made. So, it is called a Nadi. While the river is moving, there is a sound created. So, you get a Nadaswara there. Okay? That is derivative part. I am only telling you so that you will not forget Sarit means what, Nadi means what. Pravahanti. Next line.
Taru Vanaraha Urdate. Tarubhyam Pushpani Patanti. Tarubhyaha Phalani Patanti.
Now here Taru Shabda is used here. What is the ending of Taru? Taru Ukarant. From E to U we have gone. Akaranta is not there, Ukaranta is given. Like what is the model I recommend generally? Guru Shabda. Taroho, this is Panchami. If we just go back for a while, Taru Shabda, and come to Panchami, Taruhu, Taru, Taravaha, Prathama. Taruhu, Taru, Taravaha, Dvitiya. Tarum, Taru, Tarun, Dvitiya. Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana I am doing. Tritiya would be Taruna, Tarubhyam, Tarubihi. Okay? If you take Chaturthi, Tarave, Tarubhyam, Tarubhyaha. Panchami, Taroho, Tarubhyam, Tarubhyaha. You can derive this Taru Shabda, Srinivas, provided you know Guru Shabda. Guru, Guru, Guravaha. Gurum, Guru, Gurun. Guruna, Gurubhyam, Gurubhihi. Gurave, Gurubhyam, Gurubhyaha. Guroho, Gurubhyam, Gurubhyaha. 100, I used to tell in the beginning, if you know one Akaranta, Pullinga Shabda, you are learning hundreds of nouns in Sanskrit. Please bear it in mind. If you know one Akaranta, Deva Shabda or Rama Shabda by heart, hundreds and hundreds of Akaranta Pullinga Shabdas are automatically learnt by you. Similarly, if you know one Ukaranta Guru Shabda, you know Shishu, Taru, all these things. Now, what is Taru meaning, Srinivas? Tree, Vriksha. Taru, this has also got a very beautiful meaning, derivative meaning in Sanskrit. In Vriksha Shastra, I read somewhere, Taranat Taruhu. Taranat Taruhu. It is called Taruhu because it protects you. What a wonderful, I like to write this definition of Taru from what is happening now. What is Tarana? Tarana means
Crossing.
Taranam. For example, Taranam Shabda is there, na? Crossing. Yeah, you are right. Crossing. Protecting. It also means protecting. We have a word like Taraka Mantra. Ramanama. Taraka Mantra means that which protects you. So, Taruhu, why is it called Taruhu? Taranat, because of its protective nature. There is no crossing we take there. Because of its protective nature, a tree is called Taruhu. Taranat. Tarati, Tarayati, Janan. Iti Taruhu. It protects us. How does a tree protect? A tree protects us by giving oxygen. A tree protects us by giving shade. A tree protects us by giving fruits. A tree protects in so many ways. And therefore it is called Taruhu. Wonderful derivative meaning. Vitpatti, what we say, Vitpatyartha. Taranat Taruhu. So, Taroho Vanaraha Kurdate. Let us go to the meaning part of this. Taroho, from the tree, from a tree, Vanaraha, monkey, Kurdate is jumping. A monkey is jumping from the tree. Now, Tarubhyam, from two trees, Pushpani Patanti. Flowers, Pushpani Patanti, are falling from the two trees. So, from two trees, flowers are falling. Then, from the trees, from the trees, Tarubhyaha, from the trees, Phalani Patanti, fruits are falling. Now, by the way, you also know what is this Pushpani Phalani? Can you tell me? Pushpam, Pushpe, derivation I am saying. Pushpam, Pushpe, Pushpani. This is Prathama Bahuvachana. Phalam, Phale, Phalani, we have already studied. So, Patanti is in agreement with the number, because this is plural, the Patanti is also plural. Tarubhyam Pushpani Patanti, Tarubhyaha Phalani Patanti. From two trees, flowers are falling. From the trees, you can say fruits are falling. And the last one?
Mahila Vikretuhu Phalani Krinati. Yuvatihi Vikretrubhyam
Abhushanani Krinati.
Janaha Vikretrubhyaha
Shakani Krinanti. Now here is a Shabda which is introduced here. Vikretuhu. Vikretu means Ukaranta only. Oh no, this is Vikretru. Rukaranta. I, U, Ru. Alphabetically it is. Ikaranta Giri Shabda. Ukaranta Taru Shabda. Rukaranta Vikretru. So Vikreta, Prathama is Vikreta, Vikretaro, Vikretaraha. Like that it goes. Mahila, a lady, Vikretuhu, from a seller. Vikreta is a seller. A lady from a seller, Phalani Krinati, is buying the fruits. A lady is buying the fruits from a seller. That is the meaning here, Srinivas. A lady is buying Krinati. What is she buying? Phalani, fruits. From whom? Vikretuhu. So a lady is buying the fruits from a seller. Yuvatihi, a young lady, Vikretrubhyam, from two sellers. So because Dvivachana, this is a dual number. Yuvatihi, Kachit, Yuvatihi, Mahila, a certain lady, young lady, Vikretrubhyam, from two sellers, Abhushanani Krinati. She is buying the ornaments from two sellers. A young lady is buying ornaments from two sellers. So, therefore, the Dvitiya of Vikretrubhyam. Janaha, people, Vikretrubhyaha, from the sellers, Shakani Krinanti. So, people are buying the vegetables from the sellers. Vikretrubhyaha, Janaha, Shakani, Shakam, Shake, Shakani, Krinanti. Krinati in plural. Krinanti. So this is how three Shabdas are introduced in Pullinga. Ikaranta, Abhushanani, Abhushanam, Abhushane, Abharanani. Abharanani, Abhushanani. Napumsakam. When it is Ani, remember Ani, it is Napumsaka. Pustakam, Pustake, Pustakani. Phalam, Phale, Phalani. Abhushanam, Abhushane, Abhushanani. Vastram, Vastre, Vastrani. Netram, Netre, Netrani, Ani, when you get, it is bound to be a Napumsaka Shabda only. Abharanam, Abhushanam Nama Abharanam, Abharanani, Krinati. So is the time okay?
6 more minutes.
6 more minutes, okay. Then this is how Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Rukaranta has come. Now Strilingas we have to see, Srinivas. Go.
Dronyaha Janam Patati. Gopalakaha Dronibhyam Dugdham Bruhnati. Balaha Dronibhyaha Jalam Uddharanti.
So here is Strilinga Shabda Droni, which is our model is Nadi. Nadi, I have asked you to memorize and keep it as a model. Dronyaha, Nadyaha, Nadibhyam, Dronibhyam, Nadibhyaha, Dronibhyaha, likewise. So Droni means a bucket. Dronyaha jalam patati. From the picture, meaning becomes very easier. Water falls from a bucket. Water is falling from a bucket. And mind you, I am not repeating, the present tense can be put in two ways in Sanskrit. You know that. Water falls from a bucket, or from the situation, water is falling from the bucket. Similarly, Gopalakaha, a cowherd, a milkman, Dronibhyam, from two buckets, Dugdham Grukhnati, is taking the milk. Milkman is taking, a cowherd is taking milk from two buckets, Dronibhyam. Then Balaha, here girls, here Balaha, you must have a doubt here. How is this Balaha? Tell me, Srinivas. The picture showing girls. Word looks like Pullinga. No, it is not Pullinga. It is like, no, Bala Shabda. Shabda is Bala Shabda. This is Akaranta Strilinga Shabda. Strilinga Shabda. Bala, Bale, Bala. What is the noun we have? Kanya. Okay. If Pullinga were to be there, that is Bala Shabda. Akaranta. So it goes as this. Balaha, Balau. Again, that is the problem here. So you have a confusion here. Both look alike. This is feminine Bala, this is masculine. But since it is given there picture, this is ruled out. Balaha, Balau, Balaha, Bala, Bale, Balaha. Akaranta and Akaranta both are like that. So from the picture it is clear. Girls here, Dronibhyaha, from the buckets, Jalam Uddharanti, they are lifting water from the buckets. Girls are lifting water from the buckets. Next. Read.
Gopalaha dhenoho dugdham
Nissarayati.
Gopalo dhenubhyam dugdham nissarayatah. Gopalaha dhenubhyah dugdham nissarayanti.
So the book gives here Gopalaha, a cowherd or a milkman here. What is he doing? Dhenoho dugdham nissar. He is milking the cow. He is milking the cow in English is okay, but he is taking out the milk from the cow. Dhenoho, from the cow, dugdham, milk, nissarayati, is taking out. So in other words, he is milking. The cow is fine in English. He is taking out the milk from the literal translation is like Gopala, the milkman or the cowherd, is taking out extracting milk from the cow. Two cowherds are extracting milk from the two cows. Dhenubhyam. This is Dhenu Shabda, Ukaranta, Strilinga Shabda, Dhenu. Dhenu, Dhenavo, Dhenvaha. Dhenu, Dhenvo, Dhenvaha. Dhenoho, Dhenubhyam, Dhenubhyaha. So Gopaha, again Gopala is used as Gopaha here, the cowherds. Dhenubhyaha, from the cows, Dugdham Nissarayanti. You can see the verb is changing here. Nissarayati, Nissarayataha, Nissarayanti. Nissarayanti means taking out, literally milking. There is a word also, Dogdi. There is another verb is there, Dogdi, Duhanti. Dogdi means milks, but that is a different verb, somewhat difficult. Therefore, simple verb is here. Nissarayati is taking out. Squeezing, in other words, squeezing milk. He is squeezing milk from the cow. Can we go to Napumsaka?
Yes. Akshnaha jyotihi nissarati.
Nissarati.
Akshibhyam ashruni padataha. Akshibhyah ashruni
Prasaranti. Now here is Akshi Shabda is under study. Akshi Ikaranta Napumsakalinga Akshi Shabda. Akshi means Nayanam Netram. Other synonyms are Nayanam Netram. Chakshu. We have so many words. Akshnaha, Akshi, Akshini, Akshini. Akshnaha is Panchami. From the eye, Jyotihi Nissarati. Light is coming out. Light is coming out from the eye. Akshibhyam, from two eyes, Asruni Patataha, two tears, you can't say two tears, from both the eyes, tears are falling. Asruni, but in Sanskrit we are very, you need not translate from, you can say from two eyes, but two tear drops we don't have to say. From both two eyes, two tear drops are falling. Asru, Asruni, Asruni. So that is a derivation. Patataha, because going with the dual number. Akshibhyam, from the two eyes, Asruni, tears, Patataha, falling. Akshibhyaha, from the eyes, so many eyes, Ashruni, tears, Prasaranti, are flowing down. So tears are flowing down from the eyes, tears falling from two eyes, light is coming out from the eye. So from is used in this sense here. Akshnaha, from one eye, Akshibhyam, from two eyes, Akshibhyaha, many eyes. Okay? Yeah, do it.
Janunaha malam
Apasarayati.
Janubhyam mrudam shalayati. Sevikaha janubhyah vastravaranam
Nishkasayati. And on the completion, for completion of this, we are left with one Napumsakam more, Ukaranta, Janu, U. E is over, U is coming. Janu. Janu means the knee. So Janu Naha Malam Apasara. Somebody is sitting there, and what is he doing? He is cleaning the dirt of his knee. Janu Naha, from the knee. Janu Naha Malam is dirt, Apasarayati is removing. Janubhyam is removing the dirt, not dirt here, now Mrudam, the earth. Mrudam means earth. Mrut Shabda, Mrudam. This is second Malam Mrudam. Janubhyam, from his two knees, he is taking out the mud. Mrudam Kshalayati is washing. He is washing the mud from his two knees. Sevikaha, the servants, Janubhyaha, from the knees, Vastravaranam Nishkasayanti. They are taking out the clothes, stockings from the women. And here, Sevikaha means lady servants are taking out the Vastravaranam, covering, from the knees. As you can see, knees. Stockings, what do we say? Lady servants are taking out the stockings from the knees. So Janubhyaha, from the knees, Janubhyam, from two knees, and Janunaha, from one knee. That is the derivation. Janu, Januni, Januni. This also been studied. Janu, Januni, Januni, Janu, Januni, Januni, Januna, Janune, Janunaha. So refer the previous lessons for the derivation of this. Shubham Bhuyat.